Greetings from wherever you're watching from. Uh, some places it's evening already, some places it's just morning. But I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Leslie Montgomery, and you are tuned in to just a moment of inspiration. And I want to encourage you today. It says it's not live. Okay. I want to encourage you today to just keep your head up, keep moving, keep functioning, and not really functioning, but keep thriving. I want you to thrive today. I want you to understand that it's not the end of the world, and that even in the midst of that, there's still room to grow. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. But what I am saying today is Thursday. And I am grateful. I'm thankful for the opportunity to come on. And I'm just so re- excited for what Elohim is about to do. So, as I was sitting here, and I was like, what do you want me to say? And he said, I just want you to encourage the people. I want you to encourage the people like I did Joshua. Now, we know Joshua's situation. Moses had died, and he was just kind of mourning and just couldn't get himself together. And the father was like, look, get up. Moses has died, and you have some work to do. You have to lead a people. So, as you know, when he got up, and he was given instructions. He was told Joshua command of the officers. He was given people to put in place, and he was told it's time to move. So I want to encourage you today and let you know it's time to move. It's not time to be caught up in what's going on around you, but it's time to begin to move, to function, and to keep doing what you got to do. Carlton Pearson said his godmom used to tell him, keep on doing, keep on keeping on. And I want you to keep on and keeping on. And one thing that the father told him, and I had the scripture that I wanted to read, but of course I can't find it now. But let's Joshua 1, and we know that Elohim was speaking to him. Elohim Yahweh Elohim was speaking to him, and then when you go down to the sixth verse, the sixth and seventh verse, and it says, "Be strong and be of good courage, for unto this people shall thou divide from an inheritance the land which I swore to their father and to give them." And that's not the particular scripture I'm talking about, but even in this, where he began to encourage Joshua that, there was a promise, that the people had a promise, and that he needed them to stay focused. He needed them to obey and trust him and follow the plan. In verse 7, it says, only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law. So it's the will of the Father for us to follow his word, for us to line up with his word. And so he goes on to say, which Moses my servant commanded thee. So we know that he had given them, um, I'm going to say the Ten Commandments. There was others still, but he gave them structure. He gave them instructions. And my instructions to you today is to tell you to stay encouraged. You know, don't be moved by what you see. Don't be moved by what you hear. Be it children, husband, wives, job, uh, uh, whatever, family members, neighbors. Don't be moved by anything. Don't be moved by the chatter. Don't be moved by the chatter, but stand still. And that's what he told. He told Moses. He said, "Tell the people to stand still, be quiet, and see my salvation." And I want to say to you, stand still, be quiet, and see the salvation of the Lord. If you are lining up and if you are in position, you will see the handiwork of the Father upon your life. So I just want to encourage you today. The end of verse 18 says, "Whosoever he be that doeth rebel against the commandments, and will not hearken unto the words in all that thou commandeth him, he shall be put to death. And then it says, "Only be strong and of good and good courage," and that's the voice of the particular verse within this. I want you to understand. Only be strong and of good courage. Now, the other day, and something you're going to hear me say a lot of times about the young man, I saw it on Instagram, and he had a sign, and in the sign it said that the sign said, "I can't hear, I can't, I can't, oh no, I can't see, help me." The young girl walked by. She was going on about her business. She turned around and came back, and she flipped it over and she wrote, "It's a beautiful day, but I can't see it." I want you to know that no matter what your situation is, it's a beautiful day, and I hope you can see that. Until we meet again, I want to say have an amazing weekend, and know without a shadow of a doubt that you can be courageous, you can be strong, and that the power of his might will be your portion if you allow him to be.